Whoa. It's kind of dark. It's not too bad. What's up, everybody? I'm at Deer Lake fishing right now. Can't really see anything other than my fishing rod and the dark lake in front of me because it's dark outside. And this is episode number 9 of Walk the Talk. Amazon FBA. We're at Deer Lake here. Grainy screen, but that's okay. Got the dock behind me and the boats where you can rent paddle boats. And there's the beach right behind me there. Big lake there, and I caught one fish. It's apparently called a bluefin. Bluegill fish. So that's what I'm doing. I'm gonna do a walk the talk with while I fish, and my line's in the water. So if I put this on the ground, which I won't because it's kind of wet, well, I could. I got my case on. That's because I'm reeling in a fat fish. What's going on, everybody? This is Coach Respect. 20% battery. And if you have your notification bell on, if you are here, smash that like button, of course. Smash that love button, of course. Say hello. I'm here fishing at Deer Lake with my wife. We are on a fishing adventure, and we are in the city. We're not outside of the city, so we're in the city. This is a lake very close to where we live, and they stock it with different kinds of fish. Apparently they stock it with trout, so we'll have to see, but I've never caught any. And it's dark. It's 10 o'clock obviously, so a late night on going live. I feel some nibbles. Might be getting a bite here. Be hilarious if I caught a fish while I'm live. So Amazon FBA, let's go over some stuff today. Being Friday, my wife did a shipment, shipped in some stuff. How many boxes? 5 boxes of inventory. Most of the stuff we got from Dollaramas. Good inventory, profitable inventory. Had some suppressed inventory. A couple things. One thing I noticed that Amazon is doing now that you'll need to pay attention. I don't know if others have gotten the same email I have, but if you have any toys for young kids or toys in general, toys for young kids or toys in general, or if you have anything for babies, products that are like the brand Fisher Price, anything geared towards young kids, you now are required, or that product is required to have the safety documents sent to Amazon. So that product must have the safety documents. So apparently about 4 of my listings require it. The good news is those 4 listings are just in my listings. I don't have inventory on those items right now, so it's not an urgent thing for me. But if I had inventory, they would make the listing inactive, close the listing on me, or they're closing the listings until those documents are provided. So keep that in mind. Let me give that a tug. Reel in a little bit. Make sure I don't have a fish on line. I probably just have a snag. Snags are part of the game. So that was something that I came across today, and I haven't really dived much deeper into that. I think there was another email I got about an Amazon listing. Can't remember what that one was specific to. So yeah. So goals, like I said, I'm shooting to try to get $2,000 in retail arbitrage inventory to Amazon, or at least purchased by the end of Sunday, so that stuff can be sent out next week. So I think tomorrow will be a full day of arbitrage. because there's a lot of good inventory out there in the stores, like I said before. So definitely need to go and source some of that. I did a little bit more online arbitrage. Like I said, I was going to square up an order that I hadn't, and that order has been squared up for one unit of about 50 different products. I think it was about $560. So that will be on its way. If it didn't leave today, it'll probably leave Monday kind of thing and get to me. We'll ship that in hopefully next week. I plan to also get some late night private label in and continue to find more listings that I can create and upload and get going there. Again, my primary goal is 6 new listings launched by the end of August. That's my primary goal, so I really got drilled down on that. Curious how you guys are doing, what you guys got going on. Comment below, let me know what's going on for you guys. I know some of you are doing things like your business, legitimizing your business and getting your business registered. So good on those who are making sure they have that going on. Make sure you have your GST number. Work on that. What else? I know that some of you have talked to me a little bit about getting ungated or getting unrestricted in different categories. Make sure you're looking up that information on Amazon, because I think there's a little bit of confusion there, and I get it all the time, and it's actually one of the questions I love. Like, I'm restricted for this and I'm restricted for that, or new sellers think they're restricted in toys and they're restricted in categories and unable to sell anything. And I get it. I get when you're scanning, a lot of that stuff comes up restricted, a lot of different products. But if you go to Amazon, you'll know that Amazon have a link or a page in their Seller Central info library that explain restrictions and explain categories and clear that up. And I do my best to clarify that for people who reach out to me. So reach out to me on email if you need help with that. But you can go there too. They tell you all the categories that are open and you're not restricted in. But that doesn't mean you're not restricted in brands. So for brands, it's different. And I've said this a few times too, because I've noticed it a lot, is a lot of brands, 3 to 6 years ago, didn't restrict their products. They just listed their products without restrictions. So a lot of products that are older, when you scan them, you are eligible to sell. Now brands, most of the famous brands we know, like Hasbro and Mattel, etc., they restrict all of their newest toys. So regardless if it's me or you, if you're not eligible to sell, you may be eligible to sell old Mattel stuff, but you may not be eligible to sell new Mattel stuff, and that means you have to get ungated for that particular brand. And that's where the 10 invoices come into play from an authorized distributor. So go set yourself up there and make sure that you can authenticate the products and send your registration in for brand registry. So it's about that simple. I mean, again, reach out to me if you have any more questions there. And then some people have reached out to me about selling in the .com when it comes to retail arbitrage. Again, I don't sell in the .com when it comes to retail arbitrage, but I know some of my students are and are having success. So jump into the course, ask questions there. Again, I know how is not that hard. It's very, very straightforward. And that, in fact, Amazon is continuing to make it easier for sellers to sell in the .com if you're from Canada. You don't even need American bank accounts anymore. it's a good idea to get one because the exchange rate would be an Amazon exchange rate versus, say, your exchange rate if you had a US bank account. But you don't even need to get one anymore. You can go straight into your current bank accounts all tied together. You just have to turn it on. You have to get your tax form filled out for your .com if you haven't already done that. It's part of the setup, and away you go. Cool, nice. So it's kind of grainy a little bit. Smash that like button. I am at Deer Lake. It is past 10 o'clock and we are fishing. My rod is in the water right now. I've only caught one fish, but I am the fish catcher for tonight. No one else has caught any fish, just my wife and I. And it was like a spiky little finned fish, really tiny, but whatever. Not bad at all. So we're not walking, we're fishing the talk today. So yeah, those are really like specific points to retail arbitrage that I just want to discuss. Again, the comments make the conversation. So if you guys have any questions or comments, smash that like button. Let me know that you're on here. Can't really see me, can you? All right. Yeah, so I have one day to meet my goal of $2,000 in product. 1 or 2 days to do that. I'm gonna go live tomorrow. Oh, I got some bites. Feels like it. Gonna go live tomorrow and probably do that a few times while I am doing some retail arbitrage. We'll walk the talk while I'm in stores. Themes. We talked about doing themes on Walk the Talk specific to, just topics or just categories. And I still haven't come up with those. So if you guys have any suggestions, I think Mondays are going to be specific to what are your goals? What kind of targets are you aiming at? What do you need to achieve short term, weekly, daily, long term? What are you trying to work at? I want to definitely have some current events in there. What's new? I talked a little bit about toys and some of the things that Amazon are implementing. We'll talk more about that, so we'll kind of try to do these, or maybe I'll just do it all on one day and we'll have kind of a series of stuff. Still haven't thought about it, but it's late night and everyone must be sleeping on a Friday night at 10 o'clock. So I'm out of here since nobody is on the show today. I will see you guys tomorrow.